They're called spit stickers and all kinds of different names, but I just say elliptical, round, and square. So let's just simplify. Don't have to worry about it. These are the round guys. These are the square guys. That means they're tipped on the ends, square.
Oh, okay.
And these are rounded on the tip. It gives you a one dimension line, one solid line. This area I'm going to cut. And that's one size, and then here's a smaller size. Then for sometimes you start getting a little bit of burr, you can feel on there. Ta-da! Very expensive tool. Just break a window and keep a peaky piece. It shaves off, keeps them smooth. The elliptical tools, I'll use a large one here. And then they get down to smaller. You can see on the tips. And then this guy, put in your hand like that, wrap it around. Okay, these are going to be 3 coins. The old song, 3 coins in the fountain. Probably that's from the 1950s. Anyway, kind of get it. You can feel the tool bite a little bit.
Do you have to sharpen your tool from time to time?
Got stone to do that. I sharpened all the sets ahead of time, so they should be in good shape.
What kind of stone is that? What kind of stone is that?
This is a Arkansas stone, and you put a little drop of oil on there, and then you take your tool, make sure that it's flat. You can feel it's flat, and then and you can go like this. Barry always said, "Oh, just go in a straight line, and then you come back and you create a little burr on the edge of your tool, and that's what it cuts the surface." But then I was looking at it. There was a film I saw on Timothy Cole, and he grabs this tool and he puts it down there, and then he goes in circles. So it really doesn't make any difference.
Then why would you use one shape over another?
Elliptical, you can do with thick, thin lines. You start by less pressure, so you can do fine lines. And then you can get into the same line and you create and push a little more pressure.
Okay.
That's where these guys, the round guys, create one line. You can't do that variation.
Okay.
You can do a variation only by going shallow, but then that might fill the thing if it's too shallow.
And why would you use the square ones?
The square ones I use for actually clearing out.
Ah, okay.
Okay, this is called, these are called, these guys here. They're supposed to be brass. That made one out of silver, so I have to be fancy. I put that down, and I take that square guy, and I take that. Okay, and so what you clear away is your white. You got to think backwards, because what you're making is the white space, and what you're leaving is going to be the dark space.
Oh, so you're just using that piece of metal to protect the...
Protect the other, and use them as a fulcrum point, and can put more pressure down. So I expect everybody to have a big pile of stuff around them. Now you can use either the bags, or you can work flat, either way. If you just find what's comfortable for you, you can hand a monkey a tool, and they'll figure it out. So anyway, this is for clearing out your space. Or if you just want a big line, you can get a big line. See, they're different sizes too. This is a big one.
Do you use the Lazy Susan when you do the curve line? Sometimes I know that the linoleum people, when they need to cut a curve, they put a lazy Zeus in there and turn it around.
Well, this is the purpose of the bag.
Uh-huh.
Is it makes it so that you can rotate. Where's that one? Oh, right now. You find different tools tend to work. Of course, I just set it down. Okay. Let me grab a. Okay. To make a curve, like, okay, I've got water splashing. You know, coins are hitting the water. And the water splashing. So find a way to hold your tool. Don't go so it's, if you slip, you want to go into your finger. So plant the tool in, and you can turn the block at the same time. So it's a combination of both hands. Your left hand finally has a job. Anybody lefty here?
Oh.
Okay, you'll be doing the opposite. Get toward the edge of your block sometimes. It has a tendency to splinter the grain. So if you go ahead, what I do is I go like this, and I make an angle up on the edge of the block.
Recipe for stabbing yourself.
No, well, you could, you know. You have to be careful. It's hard to do it going away.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so by doing that, you create that little safety zone where if you go to the edge, it doesn't splinter anymore. Because being it's in grain, it's coming up, the grain is coming up this way. You can get the little rough on the edges. The little guy, where's my number 2? Okay, so I always like to vary up the stroke so that not everything is going totally parallel. So the bag is good for rotating the block around when you're working, but you can do the same on a flat surface. Or we've got sheets of these that kind of hold the block a little firmer.
How do you know how deep to go?
Practice. You can't go too deep.
Yeah.
It's your tool will drop down. So it depends on how fine the line and the spacing of your lines determines on how dark the area is going to be in the final print. The closer the lines together, the lighter the tone will be. The more distance, you can vary the tone. You get in like shadow areas, you keep the lines a little further apart.
What is after? Is it to...
That's to help transfer your. So remember, you have to work backwards. So if you do any lettering, it's all got to be backwards. So yeah, well, here. So put down. Here's my massive scissors.
Oh my gosh. Where you get the scissors? I never seen something like this.
That's for fabric.
Effort scissors here.
On there. And I have found this nice little carbon paper that Doesn't take much pressure, but gives a nice dark line. Put that down there. Watch it not work for you. So use one of these little stylus guys. Don't push real hard because you might dent the wood and that shows. A little nervous, so you'll see a shaky line here. I'm not used to performing. I hide in my studio. Oops, forgot it was other here. Ta-da! See, gives me a nice little sharp line. And then, go grab a rag and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Rather than dirty up the press for today, I'll just ink it up this way.
Oh, I can still see the
Then I don't have to clean the press tonight.
the marks on the face gonna show, right? Would it?
Yeah, they're going to show.
So probably I have to go back and
Yeah, you clean out
clean
those.
it up a bit.
Yeah. That's why you pull a proof to see where you're at and what's not supposed to be there. Okay, we're on print and here we go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That's it.
that's good. Yeah, you just got to go in.